You wake up every morning, get out of bed, and go about your usual routine. But what if I told you that one small habit, something you probably don't even think twice about, could be dramatically increasing your risk of stroke, especially if you're over 65? Many older adults believe they're doing all the right things, eating balanced meals, taking prescribed medications, and staying active with light exercise, yet stroke rates in people over 65 continue to rise. So what's going wrong? The clue may be hiding in the very first hour of your day. This isn't about your genes, it's not even mainly about stress or high blood pressure, although those matter too. We're talking about a common morning mistake that thousands of seniors make as soon as they wake up, without realizing the hidden danger. Recent research shows this habit can sharply raise your blood pressure, reduce blood flow to the brain, and increase the risk of serious cardiovascular events, including stroke. Even more concerning, some outdated health advice still promotes HIIT, but today you'll discover exactly what this habit is and the simple steps you can take right away to protect your brain and heart from the moment you get up. If you're over 65 or you care for someone who is, this video could truly make a life-saving difference. Stay with us until the end, and you'll learn not only which morning habit to avoid, but also how to build a safer, healthier start to your day. And before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Elder Journey for practical, trustworthy health advice to help you stay strong, alert, and full of life after 60. Hit the like button, turn on notifications, and share this video with someone you care about. You could be helping to prevent a stroke. Now let's get started. Here's the morning habit that might be quietly endangering your health and what you can do instead. Habit number 1, getting out of bed too quickly. One of the riskiest things you can do right after waking up is to jump out of bed in a hurry. It may feel harmless, but for people over 65, this sudden movement can cause a sharp drop in blood pressure, called orthostatic hypertension. Your circulation needs a bit of time to adjust when shifting from lying down to standing. If you stand up too fast, blood can briefly pool in your legs, cutting down the blood flow to your brain. The result: dizziness, blurred vision, unsteady balance, or even fainting, all of which can lead to dangerous falls or, in more serious cases, set off a stroke. Research shows that these rapid posture changes can cause risky blood pressure swings, especially in those with heart or circulation issues. The solution is simple. When you wake up, take it slow. Wait a minute or two before getting out of bed. Sit up gently, stretch lightly, and allow your body time to adjust before standing. This small habit change can make a big difference in lowering your risk of a morning stroke and keeping your circulation stable. Now tell me, were you already aware of this? Have you ever felt dizzy or lightheaded after standing up too quickly? Comment 1 below if you're ready to adopt this easy change into your morning routine. I'd love to see who's truly committed to protecting their health. Habit number 2, drinking very strong coffee right after waking up. Reaching for a cup of coffee first thing in the morning might feel harmless, or even like a must to get the day going. But for people over 65, having a strong brew right after getting out of bed can be risky. The caffeine, especially when consumed on an empty stomach, can cause a sharp rise in blood pressure and make the heart race. This puts added stress on the cardiovascular system just when the body is still waking up and adjusting its circulation. On top of that, caffeine stimulates the nervous system, which can lead to feelings of jitteriness, anxiety, or even trigger irregular heartbeats in sensitive individuals. For hearts that are already aging or dealing with medical conditions, this extra push can set off serious problems, including the risk of stroke. A better approach is to wait at least 30 minutes after waking before having your coffee. And go for milder options with less caffeine. It's also smart to avoid drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Try eating something light first, like a piece of fruit or whole grain toast. This helps cushion the effects of caffeine and lowers the risks involved. Simple adjustments like these can go a long way toward protecting your long-term health. Now tell me, do you usually reach for coffee as soon as you wake up? Have you ever noticed your heart racing or felt dizzy after drinking coffee without eating? Comment 2 below if you're following along and ready to rethink this morning habit. I'm curious to see who's truly tuned in to their health. Habit number 3, neglecting hydration in the morning. Water plays a crucial role in keeping all systems in our body running smoothly, especially after a long night's rest. Yet many people over 65 skip drinking water as soon as they wake up. Overnight, we naturally lose fluids through breathing and sweating, leaving us slightly dehydrated by morning. If you don't replenish this water, it can put added stress on your kidneys and circulatory system, reducing blood flow and potentially raising blood pressure. On top of that, dehydration can lead to low energy, dizziness, and even mental fog, making it harder to think clearly. Staying hydrated right after waking is one of the simplest ways to support heart health and improve circulation. A good rule of thumb is to drink at least 200 milliliters of water first thing before you reach for coffee or tea. It's a small habit that can boost your energy and lower your risk of cardiovascular problems, including stroke. Now tell me, are you already drinking water in the morning, or is this something you need to work on? Comment 3 below if you're on board with adding this easy but powerful habit to your routine. Habit number 4, skipping breakfast. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, but many people over 65 end up skipping it, either because they don't feel hungry or they're in a rush. Going without breakfast can negatively affect your heart health by depriving the body of the fuel it needs to get started. Without proper nourishment, your metabolism slows down, your body taps into stored energy, and your blood sugar and hormonal levels can become unbalanced. Skipping breakfast can also set you up for blood sugar crashes later in the day, putting extra pressure on the cardiovascular system and increasing the risk of issues like stroke. The key is to have a balanced breakfast with protein, complex carbs, and healthy fats. Think eggs, fruit, and whole grains. This helps you start the day strong, supporting both heart and brain health. Now tell me, did you already know how crucial breakfast is, or is this a wake-up call for you? Comment 4 below if you're ready to prioritize a healthy morning meal. I want to see who's committed to starting the day right. Habit number 4, skipping breakfast. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, but many people over 65 end up skipping it, either because they don't feel hungry or they're in a rush. Going without breakfast can negatively affect your heart health by depriving the body of the fuel it needs to get started. Without proper nourishment, your metabolism slows down, your body taps into stored energy, and your blood sugar and hormonal levels can become unbalanced. Skipping breakfast can also set you up for blood sugar crashes later in the day, putting extra pressure on the cardiovascular system and increasing the risk of issues like stroke. The key is to have a balanced breakfast with protein, complex carbs, and healthy fats. Think eggs, fruit, and whole grains. This helps you start the day strong, supporting both heart and brain health. Now tell me, did you already know how crucial breakfast is, or is this a wake-up call for you? Comment 4 below if you're ready to prioritize a healthy morning meal. I want to see who's committed to starting the day right. Habit number 5, exposing yourself to bright light right after waking up. When you first open your eyes, they're still sensitive, and stepping into intense light can overwhelm your nervous system. For people over 65, this is especially risky, as harsh artificial lights or direct sunlight can throw off your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that keeps your sleep-wake cycle on track. Disrupting this rhythm may leave you feeling drained, unfocused, and can even elevate your blood pressure and stress levels. On top of that, sudden light exposure boosts cortisol, the body's main stress hormone, adding extra strain to your heart. A simple way to avoid this is by easing into the day with gentle, natural light. Instead of flipping on bright lamps, try opening the curtains slowly or using softer lighting. This small change helps stabilize your body's rhythm, lifts your mood, and reduces unnecessary stress. Comment 5 below if you already knew about this, or if you're planning to change how you handle light in the morning. I want to know who's ready for a calmer, healthier start to their day. Habit number 6, reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up. Many people have the reflex of grabbing their phone first thing in the morning to check messages, emails, or social media. While it feels harmless, this habit can actually harm both your mind and body, especially for those over 65. The combination of blue light from screens and an immediate flood of news or notifications can spike cortisol levels, driving up blood pressure and heightening stress. Plus, facing a rush of information first thing can leave you anxious and distracted all day long. A better approach is to swap the phone for a peaceful morning routine, maybe stretching, meditating, or stepping outside for some fresh air. This helps you start the day with more calm, focus, and energy. Comment 6 below if you've realized it's time to rethink this habit. So tell me, did you enjoy these tips? If this video has got you rethinking your mornings and you're ready to make small but powerful changes to lower your stroke risk and boost your health, drop a yes in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't wait, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to get more practical advice on living a long, energetic, and healthy life. Share this video with friends or loved ones who could benefit too. Remember, longevity is built one day at a time. Every little choice counts. It's never too late to start caring for yourself. Your health is in your hands, and the future is shaped by the steps you take today. Stay well, and I'll see you in the next video. Elder Journey, caring for every step along the way.